10 years ago, I moved off-grid to the bush in Alaska looking for the meaning of life. Now, to be fair, I was dying at the time. That ain't the only reason I moved out there, but I was heavily vested. I needed that clean living to get my health back on track, and I needed all that heavy labor so that my food would digest through my pancreatitis. As I struggled to pull one foot out of the grave and then climb the steep sides of the pit back up towards life. That was a long, arduous climb. And then after I had made it, I almost died moving here, to cow country. I was born for Texas, y'all. Just took me a while to get here. The relief of how easy life is here is overwhelming. When I left, there was still 5 feet of snow on the ground. I had to sled my whole life out of the bush with a snow machine. I guess I ought to start calling that a snowmobile now that I'm not an Alaskan anymore. But I have just been soaking it up out here. It is so beautiful and relaxing. The hot water's not working at the kitchen sink. Call the plumber, man. One of the AC units isn't kicking on. Call that HVAC guy. I have a driveway and an address now. They can come right to my front door, fix my stuff. I'll pay them money. Turns out that's what money is for, so I don't have to do every single little thing myself. And no, I don't know how to do none of that. I didn't know how to take a Whirlpool duet washer all to pieces and then put it back together again multiple times. But if it breaks out there in the bush in Alaska and you want to have it, you got to fix it yourself. That's just what there is. Unless you want to live primitive, and I don't really recommend that. Unless you're real tough. I don't recommend going out there at all unless you're willing to take life in both hands and just eat it. Because that's what you're going to do out there, bruh. Or life will take you by the fingers. People watch Disney and forget that the bush is neutral. It ain't trying to kill you, but it does not care if you die. And there's plenty of stuff in that forest that is trying to kill you. And so I lived a whole lot and endured a whole lot more. Now, a funny thing happened out in that wilderness. Through pain and suffering and riding that lightning for a solid decade, I did find the meaning of life. I went out there with nothing but questions. I don't have anything but answers now. Nothing more to ask, only things to be about now. What, did I gain some kind of mystical knowledge out there? Yes. I had one last hard trial just to get here. I lost 20 pounds, took me about 5 days to do it. When we arrived at this house, my gums were white, my pee was brown, and I had been clinging to life for about 24 hours solid. And I mean moment by moment, just holding on. Like I was in a dinghy out to sea and there was just wave after wave after wave. Past 48 hours changed my life entirely, a total transformation of mind. Just soaking up this rest. I won't leave you hanging. What is it? The mystical knowledge, the secret of life, all the answers I've attained. Are you ready? Get a pen and a piece of paper and write this down. The secret of life is grace and mercy. From yourself towards others. How much grace do you need to show? How much grace do you need? As much as you need, that's how much you owe, and that's all of it. Grace and mercy is a debt you pay by showing it.